Really, it's not a big deal. You don't have to keep saying thank you. You had a great time, right? Well, that's enough for me. Are you sure that you don't want to stop and get some ice cream, though? The shop is right around the corner. Okay, you know what? Fair. The dessert they served was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. In fact, hey, if you don't mind, let's turn here and go for a walk in the park. I feel like I could use one. What do you mean? I guess that makes sense. At that price point, you're either getting a super high quality dessert or a lot of it. In this case, we lucked out and got both. I'm gonna have to remember the name of that place. Darlin', you have to stop thinking about the money. Of course, I paid for everything. Why would I let you pay for any of it? Yeah, not happening. You're not sending me a dime. Get over it. God. No. What? Come on. You know me better than that. Fuck all of that gender roles bullshit. I don't care about any of that. The reason I picked you up in my truck, the reason I opened your door, the reason I paid for everything is because I like you. And it's like I said, you're my best friend. You're too awesome to not have a Valentine's. And I wasn't about to let you get all desperate and let some loser take you out. So, it's not because I'm the man. It's because you're my friend and I invited you. And I wanted to set the standard for how you should be treated in the future. I did set the standard very high, if I do say so myself. Speaking of which, are you cold? Yes, you are. I can tell. Here. Take my jacket. That wasn't a question, pet. Take my jacket. You're cold. Wow. I'm sorry. That that just slipped out. Force of habit, I guess. Well, it's just I did say that I'm trying to set the standard for how you should be treated on a date. I guess I didn't realize that meant I was slipping out of best friend mode and into date mode. Yes, that's me in date mode. We kind of talked about this before. You know, fetishes, and sub dynamics when it comes to dating. And how that's basically the only dating I do. But, hey, hold on a second. I am sorry. No, really. Can you look at me for a second? Because I need you to really hear me. That's not cool. I only do that with people who have agreed to it, and you didn't. That was my bad. But don't worry. That won't be happening again, okay? Yes, I'm sure. Hey, look out. Watch your step. Oh, shut up. No. That was not an order, goddammit. So this is my life now. It just slipped out. Once. It only slipped out once. No, I guess I don't blame you. I did literally just call you pet. If all you do is tease me a bit, I'm going to count that as the best possible outcome. What do you mean? Between you teasing me a bit and getting very angry at me, I think teasing is definitely the best option. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, really? Then what would be the ideal outcome for me? Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I don't want you to be my pet. What? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with you. Oh, for God's sake. Are we really going to do this now? You're just trying to torture me. You know what? You don't even know what that means when it comes to me, so don't even start. I am not explaining. Because it's completely irrelevant to you. Yeah, I know. I told you I was going to show you what it's like to go on a date with the best guy in the world. Me. I said the best guy in the world is me. I knew my brain would catch up with me one day. Just never thought it would be like this. I suppose if this was a real date, we would definitely talk about this. Actually, we would have talked about it beforehand. Because that way we would both be clear on the rules for the date and what to expect to happen after. Okay, fine. What do you want to know? I've told you before how I don't really do normal dating, right? wasn't even intentional at first. It just sort of happened. Yes. It's in all of my profiles, and any prospective date gets told immediately what I'm interested in. You're really going to make me say it. By now, we would have established that I want you to be my pet. I mean, it can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. If I wanted you to be my pet, and more importantly, you wanted to be my pet, we would both follow certain rules. On my end, I would take care of you. Well, just sticking to the basics, I would take care of most of your needs. Some of the more obvious ones are things like making sure you're well fed. I hardly think buying you dinner counts. I mean, I suppose technically I do bring you food fairly often, but that's just because I know you won't eat on a regular basis if I don't. That doesn't count. That is just one thing. Let's see. I would make sure that you're always comfortable. Yeah, like making sure you're warm. Oh. Okay. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Offering you my coat doesn't count. That's just being polite. I'm talking about stuff like buying you, I don't know. Yeah. Yes. Something like that. Well, making sure your pet has somewhere comfortable to sleep is definitely a thing. So, what? What are you talking about? No, I didn't. I did not buy you a... Oh. Shit. I did, didn't I? Stop laughing. Okay, you know what? I wouldn't have had to buy you a bed if you would have just got one for yourself. No, you didn't have a bed. You had what used to be a bed and was now a torture device. I swear, you complained every day about how much pain you were in from sleeping on that damn thing. That's only 3 things. I'd also be paying for just about every... You know what? I hope you're proud of yourself. You're so smug. Just because I do some of those things for you doesn't mean anything. Yeah, the dynamic goes both ways, and you don't do any of the pet stuff. Like, are you sure you want to know? Okay. When we're walking, I wouldn't just let you walk wherever you wanted. Because pets can't just be left to wander. They could get into trouble. So, you would be required to stick right next to me. You would hold onto my pocket at all times, unless told otherwise. No, not that one. My front left pocket. If we were walking the other way, you'd be holding the opposite one. So you're always away from the street. Yeah, like that. I do. I do like it when you hold my pocket, actually.